And the fifth thing that has really challenged my leadership while moving to a new country, and it's kind of a trivial one, I thought I'd end on a bit of a fun one, but it's shopping. Yep, shopping. One of the biggest challenges I've found in moving to a new country is shopping. Because, when you're in your country, like you're in your town, you know which shop to go to. You know the brand names that are reliable and trustworthy and that they're durable. And if you want an expensive product, you go to that shop. And if you want a cheap product, you go to that shop. And you know where you can go. You just jump in your car and that shopping center has this stuff and this one has that stuff. And when you go into the shops, you recognize all the brands. And so when you go grocery shopping, you're like, I get that can of soup and I get that cream and I get, your brands and your products. When you move to a new country, none of that exists. They don't have any of the shops that we have in Australia, and any that are similar or maybe the same brand name, they have completely different quality here. It's really strange. And so it's really hard to try to find it. And then also, on top of that, I only know the shops that I know. And so there's a whole bunch of shops that are maybe the next suburb over that might be suitable to what I need, but I only see what I'm seeing in this circle in my everyday activities. And so one of the biggest challenges is learning new products, going to the shops and knowing the brands and knowing which products you like and which ones you don't. And I suppose once again, like starting afresh, it just takes time, and it's one of the challenges you need to face. But we as leaders also do that. When we step into a new environment, I mentioned it before, that we have to deal with the suppliers that the company already has a relationship with. Or we may be starting a new project and don't actually know the suppliers and the products that are in that new project, and we may have to learn. We can't, as leaders, we can't just always buy the same thing always. We have to be expanding what we're doing, new challenges, and our business isn't growing and our leadership isn't growing. Our people aren't growing below us if we're just doing the same things over and over again. So it's really important for us to expand and to be able to use new products and new services and new suppliers and everything like that. But how do we do that effectively? Well, one key that I found while living here in a different country is make sure you ask for advice. That's right. Have a mentor. Have someone that can direct and know you. Someone that knows what you're doing better than you. Someone that's a little bit more experienced with what you're doing. And having a mentor in all walks of life, obviously as a business coach and as a leadership coach, I'm a big advocate for this. I have my own mentors that help me grow and step into new environments that are experienced and they're able to share and guide me so I don't make as many mistakes, and so that they can guide me and with quicker decision making, etc. But taking back practically to which shops to go to, well, I find people in this area. I met someone who's in the car world, and so whenever I need anything for my car, I speak to him. Like he's a car salesman, so he's experienced with cars. I'm like, where do you get your tires from? And he pointed me to a place. Where do you get your car serviced? And he pointed me to a place. And every time it has not gone wrong, right? He's given me the great advice. And so I've been able to learn from his experience. And so whenever I buy anything, I ask my brother-in-law, he's into electronics. So I'm like, if I need to buy anything electronic, I'm like, where do you get this from? He's like, well, I bought a computer monitor. He goes, don't go to the big store. Go to this other place. It's like this little dodgy shop that's up in this mall that's half abandoned that you wouldn't consider to buy from. And I've got this awesome monitor for like half the price from anywhere else here. And so I would have probably spent twice as much for a monitor if it hadn't been the fact that I was able to get advice from someone that was more experienced, someone that's mentored, and he has really mentored me. My brother-in-law has been amazing with my transition here, and he's been kind of my mentor, my local mentor. And so make sure as a leader, you also have a mentor, to make sure that when you're stepping into new environments and new situations, that your mentor can help guide you and you can benefit from their experience as well. Look, if you want leadership mentoring, click the link below. There's free leadership training so you can learn from us. There's coaching available as well, and that's a quick plug. But anyway, that's how moving to a new country challenged my leadership. Number 1, it was the language. Number 2, it was the culture shock. Number 3, it was starting new. Number 4 was building networks. And number 5 was shopping, knowing where to buy your things and what products and services to get. So I hope that you have been able to learn how to become a better leader through some of those everyday challenges that I face. If you want to see more of these videos, please, I encourage you, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can be notified when I release more and more of these videos. And we also create a lot of content around leadership as well. So bless me greatly if you would subscribe to this channel, or if you've got any questions or comments about your experiences with stepping into a new environment or maybe moving to a new country, I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video.